As a bishop, I am found in the midst of this situation where I am to minister to the needs of these people displaced, frustrated, discouraged, hungry, poor, children with no possibility to learn due to the conflict. The images of war is always distraction. If a war happens in a place, even if you build a house in a concrete form, it will be destroyed by the guns. You can see what's happening in Syria now. Beautiful country built, now it is being raised to the ground with bombs. Now, when you talk about areas like villages, and some, especially our country where we have not been able to build strong infrastructure, we have grass patches. Those are the quick things to be burnt. With just some bullets, it is all set ablaze, and people flee. Where do they go to? They go to the bush. And then they try to create a kind of, piling leaves in the bush, just to create a dry space for kids, for small children. Maybe in the bigger towns where maybe they will run to public places like schools or churches, and usually these are not enough. And there are huge challenges there with sanitations and other things. For us now, and as a church, this is where we work, and this is the situation that we have. Food is not available in many parts of the country. I've seen mothers collecting stones into a pot and putting fire, and it's boiling, and in a way to convince the children that there is food being boiled, and it's practically nothing. And then the mother goes around to see what she can do in order for the children to eat. People are not able to be free to grow their own food. Like in my area now, this year would have been the best year in the area because they had enough rain, the people cultivate, they plant their own food, but they have to run away before they harvest this food. You see how painful it is. You have worked, but you cannot harvest this food because of the insecurity, because of the war, and you run away. Many communities, they don't really have proper water source for drinking and for their services. And I have carried many times water on my head in containers. Sometimes it's pouring on you when you are moving. And this can make them not be able to go to school. That's your daily work, you're going to fetch water, you're going to do this and that. So it affects the growth. There are still people who hold on, who continue to support the activities to support the people in South Sudan. Among them is then Sudan Relief Fund, because the interventions that they are making, saying, okay, we know there is war here, but we still know people are here, and we still have to continue to invest in some key things which we know will be able to transform the country.